Alright, I'm just going to show you how to take the battery out of a Pontiac Grand Prix today. It's a little more involved than some cars. A little more shit you got to deal with. So first, go ahead and disconnect the battery terminals. You want to disconnect your negative cable first and then positive. But when you put it back on, you want to follow the reverse order. You want to put the positive back on first and then the negative. Just push that out of the way and make sure it doesn't touch. Those are 5/16 by the way. Alright, then down here you got this little bracket that holds your battery in place. So it's going to be a 1/2 inch socket, and these are going to be a little rusty, so it might be a little difficult to get out. So this whole piece will come out like that. Then you're going to need to remove the sprocket. These are also 1/2 inch. These are also typically tight because of the rusty. Okay, the bottom's going to have these two shorter ones. Top one long. And on the bottom of this, there's these little spacers. And make sure you don't lose it. This one's sticking to this because of the rust, but so once your bracket's out of the way, oh sorry, this wire loom here will be clipped into the bottom of that in that hole there, and you'll just need to unclip it. So you're going to need to be careful not to break these little dinky wires here, and you need to push this whole wiring harness wire loom out of the way like that, and then you're going to pull your battery up and out at an angle like this. It's a tight fit. And then it gets caught down there on that wire too. You just got to work with it a little. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. So this is kind of what you're going for. You just got to kind of wiggle it and finesse it to get it to where you need it, so you can pull it out at this angle. Nearly impossible for me to do one-handed while recording. So there's your battery, and there's what you're left with. And when you put it back in, again, you're going to have to move this out of the way. This little thing right here too, you want to be careful that this isn't getting under the battery, getting smashed. And you're just going to have to finesse it back in there. I would highly recommend spraying these holes. This thing would work. It's like frozen. There we go. With some PB Blaster, it'll eat away at that rust. It'll get on these bolts when you reinstall them too. That way they won't seize up. Yeah, so again, you're just going to have to kind of finesse this thing back in here. I sprayed this hole too. So we just need to reinstall this. Get that nice and snug down. Get your bracket tightened back down. Make sure those spacers, or washers, or whatever you want to call them, are back under there. Again, reconnect. You want to connect, damn it, positive first, and then negative. Okay, everything's hooked back up. That's how you remove and install your battery. Ugh.